So as always, we begin the practice by taking 10 slow, mindful breaths. So you can do this with your eyes open or your eyes closed. It's your choice, whatever you're comfortable with. But it's important to have a nice tall spine. So sit nice and tall. Let the sternum and the crown of the head float upwards towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders up and back. Relax them down away from your ears. We're going to start with a nice cleansing breath. So take a big breath in through your nose and then sigh it out through your mouth. Beautiful. And then begin to breathe with awareness. Again, your option to have your eyes open or closed. If they're open, see if you can soften them and let them gaze softly down towards your lap or the floor. Excuse me. And to your own pace, count 10 slow breaths in and 10 slow breaths out. Allowing your mind to notice how they feel as they move in. You might feel it in the nostrils or the throat. Keep counting. You might feel it in the chest or the belly. Each new breath might be a little slower or fuller than the one before it. So take one more nice full breath. If you hadn't reached 10, that's okay. One last one here though. And open your eyes. So we're going to expand those breaths. And in doing so, we're going to use our brain a little bit because we're going to be moving a little bit differently on one side than on the other. So bring your arms down by your side, maintain that nice tall spine. On an in-breath, we're going to bring the arms up to about shoulder height. Stop the right arm and let the left arm come all the way up until we complete our breath in. As we exhale, we're going to bring that left arm down to meet the right height and then bring them both down. We'll do that on the other side. So inhale, both arms to shoulder height. Left arm stays put at the shoulder and the right arm comes all the way up. Right arm comes back to shoulder height and both arms come down together. We'll do a few more of those. Inhaling. So the left arm is going to go up, the right arm is going to stay. Left arm comes down towards the shoulder height, they both come down together. Inhaling again to the other side, right arm continues to float. And then as it comes down to the shoulder, both arms come back. We'll do more on the other side now. Inhale and let it up. And then let them down as the breath empties. Again, now the right arm is going to continue. And then down, and we're going to do one more on each side. So the left arm will continue as the right arm stops at the shoulder height. And then both arms, once to the shoulder, come down. Last one. Right arm lifts. And back. And down. So now both arms 3 times, 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Here's the second. Inhale. And exhale. And the last one. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. So we're going to bring our left arm out in front of us and make a fist, and we're going to roll our wrists in one direction. And then we're going to turn them in the other direction. And then we'll rest that hand on our lap, do the same on the other side, make a fist with your right, make circles with your wrist. And in the opposite direction. Okay. And then bring that hand down. We're going to take our left leg forward a bit and rotate at the ankle. And switch direction. And then bring that foot down. Other side, right leg, lift it slightly. If you can't lift it, let your heel stay on the ground. We're rotating in one direction. And then rotating in the opposite direction. Great. And bring that foot down. So now what we're going to do is do a opposite wrist and opposite ankle. So we're going to be rotating our wrist and ankle opposite sides. Notice what direction you're going so that you can switch the direction of those circles. Easier said than done. And then bring everything down. We'll do the other side. So now the right leg and left arm, circle, ankle, and wrist. Notice what direction you're going so that you can reverse the direction of those circles, both foot and ankle. Not so easy. And then bring everything back down. Let your arms hang freely by your sides. And we're going to bring our arms up one at a time to shoulder height. So we'll start with the left and down and the right and down. We'll do a few on each side, just getting a little bit of movement into our shoulders. Don't have to go super high. And one more on each side. Great. Now we're going to extend opposite legs. So opposite, just kick it up and up. And up. So opposite leg kicks and kicks. So we're working the muscles in our legs, we're working the muscles in our core because we want to stay upright in this movement as well. Rather than slouching, we want to stay nice and tall. So one more on each side. Great. So now comes the opposite movement. We're going to take opposite arm and leg up. So here we go. Right leg, left arm. And opposite. And opposite. Kind of like a seated march. Maintain a nice tall spine. Keep that navel drawn in towards your spine. And we're just marching. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Pause where you are and notice, are you opposite? If not, that's okay. Just get back to the opposite when you notice that both sides are moving at the same time, or the leg and arm on the same side are moving. We want opposite movement going on here. Great. Super. And then bring your hands on your lap. Take a nice breath in through your nose and a nice cleansing breath out through your mouth. So we're going to move into some lateral stretches. Lateral meaning sideways stretches. So we want to stretch the muscles along the side ribs. Our ribs have little muscles between them, intercostal muscles, and what happens when they get kind of tight and stiff, our lungs don't have as much flexibility and much room to expand. So we want to stretch that area of the body as best we can. So we're going to come up into cactus. You can have your right hand on your chair if you like. And we're just going to bend over. Now, if you're comfortable to extend your arm, go ahead and do that. Then come back to cactus arms and bring yourself back up. Bring that hand down, maybe hold the chair. Bring the right arm into cactus. Take a nice breath in, and as you exhale, we're going to lean over to the left this time. And maybe if your arm can reach, if your shoulder will allow it, just reach to the opposite side of the room. And then come back, and then release. So we'll go to the other side once again. Come into cactus, lean to the right, maybe reach, and then come back. Bring that hand down, right arm comes to cactus. A nice lean and perhaps a stretch. Back to cactus and back to vertical. So we'll do one more on each side. We come to cactus on the left, lean to the right, and maybe extend. Come back to cactus, come back to vertical. Switch sides, and one last one. Reaching, perhaps, back to cactus, and back to vertical. Nice. So we're going to come into cactus again, half of a cactus, with our right arm up, and we're going to take our left hand to our right shoulder. Take a nice breath in, and then rotate towards the right. Come back to center, and switch sides. Take a nice breath in, and rotate to the left. Come back to center, switch sides again. Take a breath in, rotate right, come back to center, and switch it up. Take a breath in, rotate left, come back to center, other side. Take a breath in, rotate, come back to center, last one, to the left, back to center, and release. Take a nice cleansing breath. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, sigh it out. One more inhale. And then a nice cleansing breath out. So we're going to do some upper body movements that will really work your brain. We're going to pick some apples, and we're going to do some different things with them. So sitting nice and tall, we're going to take our left side first. We're going to reach up as if we're reaching up into a tree. Go as high as you can, if your shoulder, wherever your shoulder will allow you to go. And then we're going to pull down. We're going to grab an apple from the tree. From here, we're going to go out to the side with the palm down, and we're going to drop it in an imaginary basket. So open up your fist. Make that fist again and pull it back in. So we're going up, pulling down, out to the side, and drop. Make that fist, pull it back, reach up, pull down, reach out, and drop it. In, up, pull, out, and drop. So we'll do the other side. We're going to reach up, pull down, reach out, palm down, and drop it. Pull in, reach up, grab an apple, and drop it. Back to the beginning. Reach, pull, push your arm out and drop it. Bring it back to the beginning. Last one on this side for now. Out and drop it. Great. So this time we're going to pick an apple and we're going to give it away. So we're going to reach up, pull down, extend the arm, palm up, fingers open, give your apple away, pull back, up, down, and give it away, and back, up, pull, give it away, pull back, up, grab an apple, reach it out and give it away, last one, up, pull down, and give it away, side. Up, pull down, and give it away. Palm is up, pull back. Up, grab an apple, pull, and give it away. Up, pull down, reach out and give it away. 2 more. Up, pull down, give it away, and back. Last one. Up, pull down, and give it away. Great. So now we're going to do both arms of dropping in the basket. We're going to reach up, pull down, and give it away. I mean drop in the basket. See, this is a test for the mind. And bring back. Up, pull down, press out, drop the apple. Back to the beginning. Up, pull down, out to the sides, drop in the basket. Back to the beginning. Up, pull down, last one, and let it go. Great. Now we're going to give away with both hands. So we're going to reach up, pull down, and give it away. Up and down, and give it away. Up and down, and give it away. And up and down, and give it away. Rest your hands. All right, now comes the challenge. We're going to go up and down. We're going to give it away with one side while we drop it in the basket with the other side. Hang in there with me, okay? So we're going to reach up, pull down, drop it, and give it away. So the opposite hand is out with the palm up, the other one, the palm down, out to the side, pull back. Up, down, other side. Give away with the left, drop with the right, and come back. Pull up and down, drop left, give away with the right, and come back. Up and down, drop with the right, give away with the left, and back. 2 more on each side. Pull it down, get those apples, give one away and drop one in the basket, come back, up and down, and opposite. Last one. Up and down, and opposite, whoops, up and down, and opposite. Great, put your hands on your lap, take a nice cleansing breath, breathe in, and sigh it out. Now that is a challenge. So it's always good to challenge your brain as well as move your body. So we're going to do 3 rounds of seated sun salutations here. So if you've watched my programs before, you know that it is a regular part of the practice. And it lets us move all of the larger muscles in our body, warm up our body. Excuse me, a little tickle. So bring your arms down by your sides, sit nice and tall, that nice tall spine. Inhale the arms up overhead, and as you exhale, come into cactus arms both sides. Inhale, take a little bit of a lean forward, draw your navel in and engage that core. And as you exhale, bring your hands to your lap, glide them to your knees. Now you have choices here. You can reach your head forward only and not turn your head down. Depends upon if you get dizzy or you feel uncomfortable with letting your head down. So you can stay right here, or you can glide your hands down to your ankles and then turn your head down. If your head is down and your arms are by your ankles, straighten your arms and reach your heart forward. If your hands are on your thighs, just draw your shoulders back, reach your heart forward. To come up, if you're folded all the way, bring your arms wide and bring yourself up. If you're just leaning forward with your hands on your thighs, you can just press yourself up. Okay, so modify in ways that feel comfortable for you. So we'll do 2 more of these. I won't give as much instruction. So modify in ways that work for you. Arms down by your side. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, come to cactus. Inhale, lean. And exhale, glide your hands to your knees. Decide whether or not you stay here or glide all the way down. If you're all the way down, straighten your arms. Reach your heart forward. And exhale, fold back down. On your inhale, sweep your arms wide, or again, you can always press into your thighs with your hands to come up. Your practice, your choice. Come back to seated mountain. Last round, inhale, overhead, and exhale into cactus. Inhale, lean, and exhale, glide yourself all the way forward. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you come down. Find length in your spine wherever you are, and exhale, fold back down. Inhale, bring your arms wide, or bring your hands to your thighs. Come all the way back up, and bring your hands to your heart. So this is where we pause to notice and feel the effects of the movement so far in our body and even in our minds. Take a nice cleansing breath in through the nose and then sigh it out. Great. Bring your hands onto your thighs. So we're going to work a little bit into our hips by making our feet a little wider, maybe as wide as the legs of the chair. Hands stay resting on your thighs. We're just going to draw circles, allowing the torso to rotate right from these hip creases. And you can make these circles as big or as small as you like. We're just warming up these little hip creases here as we rotate over them. Notice what direction you're going in so that you can reverse that direction. Always important to keep your core engaged, so be mindful of drawing your navel in without holding your breath. Just engaging those abdominal muscles. And eventually coming to stillness with a nice tall spine. Bring your feet a little closer. And then lift your right foot off the ground. And imagine that you're drawing circles with your knee on some surface right in front of you. So you're, again, moving into the hip space here. And then switch direction. And then if possible, hug your shin in. And rotate your ankle point and flex your toes. If you can't get your leg up close to your torso, just keep it low if you like. That's more comfortable for you. Try to keep your spine tall though. And then bring that foot down to the ground and we'll do the other side. So the left foot will come off the ground, draw circles with that knee. And reverse direction. And then hug the shin in to the best of your ability. Circle your ankle point and flex your toes. There might be some crackling and popping going on. And bring that foot down to the ground, nice. Take a nice cleansing breath. Inhale, shrug up. And exhale, sigh it out. Just pausing to notice and feel again. You might feel things in your hips, down your legs, and into your ankles and feet. So when we move body parts, we encourage the flow of fluids. So blood and lymph. Even synovial fluid, those fluids that lubricate our larger joints. Let's roll our shoulders a little bit here. So bring your shoulders up towards your ears and back towards the back of the room. Let them drop and roll them forward. So bring them up and back and down and forward. And the arms can glide, the hands can glide on the thighs as you do this. Nice big cleansing breaths, inhaling and exhaling. So these circles we're making are backwards. We're going to stop, pause, and reverse. So we'll go up and forward and down and back. So this not only lubricates into our shoulders, but it gets the back muscles moving. then pause. So our final movement will be seated cat and cows with our hands behind our head. So interlace your fingers and bring your hands behind your head. Your elbows are pointing out to the side. You're resting the occipital bone, the little bump at the back of your skull, into the cradle of your thumbs here. Sit nice and tall, and as you inhale, press back with your elbows, lift your heart and your gaze to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your elbows towards each other and tuck your chin. So this doesn't have to be a big movement in the spine. It's a nice gentle fluctuation of the spine. And making these movements is useful in encouraging the flow of spinal fluid, the fluid that helps keep our spines supple and our range of motion more free. So after a couple more, just let your hands come down to your lap. Take a nice breath in and shrug your shoulders up, and as you exhale, sigh it out. So now comes the end of the practice where we allow the body to rest so that it can digest all of the good things we've just done for it. We've used our brain as well as our bodies. We've lubricated joints, and we've opened up spaces to allow more flow, free flow of the fluids in our bodies that serve us. So to find a spot for Savasana, if you can only be in your chair, stay right in your chair. Just kind of lean back, extend your legs, roll your shoulders, rest your hands. You might even put a pillow behind your back if you like. If you can, and you know you can safely get down onto the floor, you might do that and lie on your mat if you have one, on the rug if you have one. Or you can even move yourself to a couch and lie down on a couch. Someplace where you can be nice and still and comfortable. And once you're there, take a nice big breath in. Once again, never can do too much of those. Nice breath in and a big sigh out. And allow all the touch points of your body that are connected to something. Maybe the shoulders in the chair, and the buttocks in the chair, and the feet on the floor. Or if you're on the floor, maybe you feel your calves and your heels on the floor, as well as your back and the back of your head and arms. And we'll stay here for about 2 minutes. And each time thoughts come in to take you away from this space of stillness and quiet, see if you can allow yourself to let go of those thoughts. Come back to the vibration of sounds around you, or to the beating of your heart. Trying to not grasp and build on thoughts as they pass through, but just acknowledge them and allowing them to float on by, much like a cloud in the sky. And this rest and digest part of the practice allows the body to absorb all the good things you've just done for it. The breath slows down, the mind quiets, and the body relaxes into whatever position you've put yourself in for this resting posture, this Savasana. movements of energy than before you started your practice. And you can, if you choose, stay here in Shavasana for as long as you like. And when you're ready to go about your day, just kind of open your eyes, blink them, take in the room, maybe take a nice full body stretch wherever you are. And be ready to go about your day full of energy. Until next time, namaste.